We're having too much fun.
Right, just keep this conversation going. You're like, oh, do you have to be on TV now? In studio again with Kevin McDwyer of Roc Con and former WWF wrestler Brutus the Barber. Beefcake, part of this year's pop culture convention. And we're having so much fun.
He's still a beefcake. Do people come up to you and go, man, you look good? They remember you from the 80s when they were kids and you had the hair and the striped pants and all that? And
well, it's funny. When I'm sitting in a row with a lot of the guys who are my era, and they've let their hair go gray and they're kind of been over, and then the people come down to me. I'm standing there flexing my arms, and they go, Brutus, well, how do you do it?
Yeah.
You just don't age. You
really,
you
look amazing. And I keep saying that because, you know.
Like I said, I'm blessed. It's the discipline of staying in the gym, taking care of my body since the very beginning, and it's taken care of me.
Good for you.
It's been great.
You mentioned writing a book. You'll have the book at Roc Con this weekend.
BrutusBeefcake.com, and you can go and order anything. You could even get a pair of your own shoes.
Wonderful, for the garden,
pretty much
too.
Everything. Shout out to my dear wife, Missy, because she does so much work to keep me running around on the road and doing things.
You need that, because you're out a lot.
She was a tremendous help with the book, because I had got bogged down. I was trying to do it for 3 or 4 years, and it just wasn't happening. I was really getting frustrated, and she helped me to find Kenny Casanova, and we got to work, man. Next thing you know, within 6 months, we had written the whole thing, edited the whole thing, and then printed it.
Boom.
What's it called?
So I just did it myself. Brutus Beefcake, strutting and cutting through life.
Strutting and cutting through life. I love that.
I gotta ask though, you mentioned the accident earlier. Whether you are active or not, this is awful, and you've been able to come back from this.
It's a miracle. In my opinion, I feel very strongly God is a big part of my life, and it's a miracle 4 or 5 times over that I am sitting here right now. I should have been killed instantly by the hit to my face at 35 miles an hour. Just picture you're walking down the road, do-do-do-do-do, and a truck's driving by, and he yells your name, and you turn around, and he sticks a 4x4 board out the window, and that board hits you square in the face. That's basically almost what happened to me. It just disintegrated my whole face. So this great doctor, Dr. Matuz Habal from Armenia, who's a U.S. citizen, living and working, came in, did an experimental operation, never been attempted on a living person, because nobody ever could sustain that kind of damage that stayed alive. And my body, the doctor said, my body from the conditioning and the wrestling years was so strong, it just wouldn't die, wouldn't give up. So I stayed alive long enough for him to put together all his teams of doctors, and they went in and peeled my face off like the National Geographic Channel thing when they show stuff like that. And they put strips of titanium and screws and wire and everything, and jaws had to be wired shut for months, and put it all back together. And then the first thing they said was, all right, now, you're never going to be wrestling again, and we don't even want you to drive a car. They said they didn't want me to drive a car for the rest of my life. And when I got done and I started getting better and better, and then the Hulk was one of the people that came and helped me and took me in and took me to the gym every day and fed me and helped me training to get back on my feet. And and it's a miracle.
It really is.
The doctor saw me, goes, at his office, I walked in and walked right by him. Didn't even recognize me. He says, I don't know what you've been doing. He says, but keep doing it.
Wow.
He goes, never seen anything like this.
It's all in the book.
This recovery.
Don't miss the book this weekend. Kevin, when can you see? When can people meet him?
Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 6 Saturday, 10 to 5 Sunday. You can see Brutus, get a chance to talk to him, autographs, pictures, plenty of photo opportunities.
Be there all day.
Guys,
all kinds of vendors, things to do.
We're
So
over time,
cool.
but this has been
I
so
would have
fun.
loved to keep hearing you.
Hey, giving haircuts too. Hey, and we're giving haircuts, all day available.
He did mine, so he did a great job.
Great job.
While Ashley's reporting, we'll get to her right after this.